Hi, my name is Nadiya Nisrina with student ID number 2196-2074. This time, I will give you a review of a book that I have read. I bought this book because I was attracted by the title. The book entitled How to Respect Myself, which was written by Yoon. Gyun is the #1 bestseller book in South Korea. How to Respect Myself has been translated into Indonesian so that local readers can read the Indonesian version. This book has 7 chapters plus a prologue and epilogue. From this book, we can learn to respect ourselves. This is a book. How to Respect Myself. Chapter 1 contains 3 subchapters. Subchapter 1 explains why self-esteem is important. In this chapter, we discuss the 3 pillars of self-esteem. The most basic definition of self-esteem is an individual's assessment of himself or herself. The 3 basic pillars of self-esteem are a sense of self-worth, self-control, and a sense of security. Self-usefulness is how much we feel useful. Self-control means the ability to do something as you wish. Sense of security, which is the basic of self-esteem. There are people who feel satisfied even though they have nothing but are able to feel safe and comfortable. While people who still have trauma or lack of love will probably not feel safe. This chapter also explains the difference in self-confidence, pride, and respect. Subchapter 2 explains about misconceptions and biases self-esteem. Misunderstandings about self-esteem often occur due to conceptual confusion. What are the most common misconceptions? First, self-esteem comes from parents. Second, low self-esteem due to lack of praise. Third, self-esteem guarantees happiness. Last, self-esteem restoration results in narcissism. No matter how high our self-esteem depends on self-acceptance. In conclusion, self-esteem can be restored. Subchapter 3 discusses why self-esteem matters. Self-esteem can also be referred to as a mental health scale. Self-esteem has a close relationship with the social environment. Even people with the high self-esteem will fall if they are constantly faced with stressful situations. Conversely, people with low self-esteem can recover slowly depending on their environment. Actually, there is still much to be discussed in this book, but I think the most important are chapters 5, 6, and 7. These chapters discuss habits that must be discarded to restore self-esteem, things that must be conquered to restore it, and 5 practices to uncover self-esteem. The chapter that I will discuss in more detail is the last chapter, namely the 5 practices to raise self-esteem. The chapter that I will discuss in more detail is the last chapter. The first is determined to love ourselves blindly. We learn that parental love is blind, that is, it does not expect anything in return and love us as we are. That is real love. We also expect blind love from a partner. What about ourselves? We should also love ourselves as we are. Instead, we hate them and put various conditions on them. The thing we have to give ourselves is the love we have for. Love yourself as you are without any reason for condition. Our goal is ideal blind love of self. Choose and decide by yourself to make decisions that increase self-esteem. First, make your own decision. Then, follow that decisions, regretting the future if it doesn't turn out well in a positive way like, oh, if this happens again, I have to do this. And thinking others if it turns out well. Focus everything with now here. 3 actions that make the brain happy are walking like a person who respects himself. Secondly, putting on a facial expression as if he loved himself. And talking to himself like giving affirmation. Appreciating yourself is the most important because like return to us again. Before thinking about other people, think about yourself first. I think my review is enough. If you are curious about the complete book, you can buy it at the nearest bookstore or trusted online shop. This book is useful for the long term and has affordable price. So, so just enough for me. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.